Burgundy shirts are back in the Fourstardave at Saratoga.
Hello, welcome to the Trust the Profits 10-minute rundown. I'm the Formula, joined by El Hombre. How's it going?
Good, he did it again. Burgundy shirts, baby. See, now this was an issue apparently in the comments section.
Someone had an issue with it. We're going to deal with it though. We're here to talk about the Fourstardave coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about what happened with the Whitney this past weekend. But first, let's get a couple things straight here. busr.com. They're our sponsor. Who are they, though? Who are they? They're an award-winning international gaming company with offices in UK and America. They've got everything from horse racing to all those US sports we love. The NFL's coming up soon. They've got that, and they have casino games. If you sign up now, you could get off welcome package up to $500 in bonuses if you go to busr.com/theprofits. But what else can you get there, El Hombre?
All right, so this is a one-time only. We're going through Friday the 13th at midnight. If you sign up through the link, it's in our description, as the formula just said, you will get you'll get 10 random selections of people. Will get all you have to do is register for an account on BUSR.
That's it.
10 people chosen will randomly receive $10 in their account. Now, is $10 going to make you $1 million? I don't know. Stranger things have happened. Anybody remember Chris Moneymaker in the World Series of Poker back in 2004? I do. And guess what? He got into the World Series of Poker on like a $10 satellite tournament and turned that into, I don't know, $5 million or whatever it was at the time.
Smart moves.
So,
smart moves.
$10, win a couple small bets, turn that into something. BUSR, thank you guys. That's our primary sponsor right now. And
absolutely.
Why not go and support the big sponsors right now? Because without them, who knows? We wouldn't even be here. Who knows?
Turn on the lights.
So what are we doing? Let's first talk about the Whitney. What happened there?
Well, there's two camps. Team Maxfield, not so happy. Team Knicks Go, very happy. I am firmly in place in Team Maxfield, and it didn't go so well for me.
Team embarrassed by, the Knicks Go train took off, and it was wire-to-wire dominance, and a no-doubter of a race. For a race that had so much talent in it, it was a no-doubter. Knicks Go, congrats to all involved in that. That was impressive.
I am still on board with Team Maxfield. I think maybe in a wider field, Team Maxfield might pull that out. But yeah, Knicks Go. I mean, one of those horses where they always talk about if he gets in front, if he gets a clean nose of air in front of him, no one can stop him out there. And that's exactly what we saw happen at the Whitney, right? If he gets in front, goodbye.
And by the way, we saw, as we covered Saratoga all week last week, we saw speed killing throughout the meet.
Yeah.
Anybody who was getting on top, even a long shot bomb type horse gets out on top, it really could make, pull away. So that really boded well. Boded? Is that how you say that? Anyway.
Boded well with a D. Yes. Boded.
Yes. Okay. It sounded super improper grammatically, but we're going to go with it anyway. So anyway, it boded well for Knicks Go, and he punched out early and made it look easy, even against some of the best in the world.
He did. Yeah. All right. What else we got going on this weekend? We've got the Fourstardave again at Saratoga, which is the biggest party in town these days. No surprise. There we are. So we've got 8 potential horses that are 8 horses that are entered right now for the Fourstardave. This is a 1 mile turf race. Yeah. So these are horses that are gearing up for the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile. So let's get started. What do we think are going to be our top 3 here? Let's go one by one. Raging Bull, Chad Brown horse, IRAD on the mount, finished 10th in the BC Turf Mile last year. It was a 14-horse field. If you ever watch this race again, you'll notice that the 10th horse was probably about as close to the finish line as the 4th horse. So it's hard to really tell from from that who was doing well and who wasn't. Very minuscule marks separating these horses. Followed that up with a win at the Maker's Mark Mile in April. Last year came in 5th at the Fourstardave. Halliday got Stormy and Casa Creed in front of him. Raging Bull, I think, is going to be the favorite for this race. I've got him in my top 3. I've got him finishing second.
Okay. Who else are we considering? I mean, these are in no random order. The post position drawing has not taken place. Morning line odds not available just yet.
We have no idea.
So who else do you see as a threat here? We can go one by one. Whisper Not. Is there anything there? No.
Major letdown in the Shoemaker and Santa Anita. Before that, 2 solid wins at Golden Gate, which is a grade 3 race, and Santa Anita, an allowance race. Not up to par with this class, but solid. It's one of the 2 4-year-olds in this race, but I'm not considering it to finish in the money. If we go down to Daddy is a Legend, Weaver and Franco. Last race out at Belmont was 3rd place in the Just a Game Stakes. Finished in the money in a major stakes race, but it's been 3 years since this one has won. It's a 6-year-old horse. I don't think it's going to win in this one either.
Side note on Daddy is a Legend. That can be heard around my house with my 2 daughters all the time. So
just shouting it out all the time.
Yeah, maybe a sentimental vote from your boy El Hombre here. I don't know.
Yeah, sending it up again.
What's up next? Casa Creed. You mentioned him earlier. That horse is obviously a familiar name to us. What do you see on there on Casa Creed with Billy Mott Jr. Alvarado?
Yeah, exactly. So came in 3rd in last year's Fourstardave, 12th last year in the Breeders' Cup Turf Mile. Speed Figures took a hit the last 3 races, but two wins in a row, including the Jaipur Stakes, where it beat your favorite horse, Chewing Gum. Just going to throw that out there.
One of the
I don't have
worst names ever. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have Casa Creed in my top 3. The next horse, this is the one I have as the winner here. It might shock a few people. Maybe not, though. Set Piece. As you can see here, won the Wise Dave. That was its last race. This is a Cox horse. Cox horse with Giroux. 3 wins in the last 5, including the Wise Dave.
Wise Dan.
Come
on, Wise Dan or Dave?
I'm still stuck on the 92 Olympics.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. So 9 wins and it's 16 starts. I mean, this is a horse that has a nose for the finish line. I think this is the best horse in the field, 5 years old. So it's a year younger than most of the horses. A great age to be winning these big races. I think Set Piece is going to be your big horse here.
All right. Yeah. B Cox and Florent Giroux, obviously, a hot pair here in some turf racing. Right. The next horse up is probably the biggest name in the field. Got Stormy.
Yeah.
Mark Cassie, our boy TG on the mount. Gaffleon. What are we doing?
Yeah, got Stormy. And once again, we have not run these horses through the formula yet. So these are just purely based on, me looking at a couple race figures and looking at some races and having an opinion on it. Not going to be our final cut when we release our picks. But yeah, got Stormy. 5th at the Jaipur, 5th at the Churchill Distaff. Those are the last 2 races. Possibly seeing a decline in the 6-year-old. The speed figures don't seem to align. Also ran 5th at the BC Turf Sprint before that win at the Honey Fox that it had, its last win. 2nd in the Fourstardave, but that was 2 years ago. Great horse. I think it's got some wins left in him, just not this Saturday. I'm not even putting Got Stormy in the money.
Yeah, Got Stormy is obviously a well-decorated horse in the past, but I think you're right. He's playing the back 9, if you will. Another monstrous name, Field Pass.
Field Pass, yeah.
Mikey Maker, Ricky Santana Jr., who's always been a legend for the Profits. Where do you feel about Field Pass?
I do like Field Pass. I mean, it's the other 4-year-old here, winner of the 2020 Jeff Ruby Stakes, in quotation marks. Came in 4th at the Maker's Mark Mile. And same race, Raging Bull lost. Raging Bull won. Well, let me flip those words around. So came in 4th in the race against Raging Bull, which was my number 2 horse in this race. 4th at the Wise Dan. Set Piece won that one. Solid horse. Based on what I've seen in comparison to how it's run against the other horses in this race, I still think that it's a notch below Set Piece and Raging Bull. And yeah, as I mentioned before, this is the other 4-year-old in the race.
All right. What about the Distaff Turf Mile winner, Blowout by
Yeah.
Chad Brown and Joel? What do you got here? Blowout. This looks like he rated in the top couple here. Anyway, do you feel the same?
Yeah, I'm putting Blowout as my number 3 horse. Chad Brown, Rosario, winner of the Churchill Downs Distaff, but it was a small field. I think it was like 5 horses in that field. But even before that, it had a series of second place finishes in grade 1 and grade 3 stakes races. So it's been looking pretty impressive. That's why I want to put him in my top 3. I really do like this horse to finish in the money here. I think this is a horse that's growing. Maybe it shocks the world and gets a first place finish here. Although if we look at the rating here, 7.24, it looks like Horse Racing Nation also likes Blowout. I didn't
Yeah, they
think
got
that it
him
was
rated the
gonna.
highest.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be the highest rated horse in this race. I thought Raging Bull or Got Stormy might get a higher rating, but we'll see. We'll see.
It should be interesting. And side note, this is a part of our Tour de Force tournament that we'll talk about on another show here. But as the first turf event, I think this is pretty open.
Yeah.
Any last words about this thing before we push on? Other than what's that thing called right here? If you see all these pop-up ads, it's incredible. This guy, I can't get away from. What's his name? American Pickers or whatever. I can't even believe that this guy's like the most famous. He gets more attention than I don't know, LeBron James, Tom Brady. They don't get enough screen time compared to the guy from American Pickers right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking to earn up to 60,000 membership rewards through American Express Gold cards. That's implanted in my head right now.
Oh yeah, E-Trade we're a big advocate of. Not really. Look,
Yeah.
This is what happens when you work about 100 hours a week and you don't have time to prep with nice, pretty screenshots. You're gonna get dude from American Pickers all over your screen. So
Yeah.
take that, babe. Anything else before we close out of here?
That's it, man. We got it. We're doing it this weekend.
Fourstardave Saratoga continues, marches on. It's only a couple more weeks of Saratoga, so enjoy it while it lasts. Everybody, check out the BUSR offer. It's a really good offer. It's $10 for free. All you have to do is register an account. Link is in the description. Hit that. I don't know. Subscribe to our channel. Anything else? Boom. Let's go.